United.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FTBSports. This is your Manchester United versus West Ham FA Cup 5th round show. Tonight, we're joined by Mr. K again. Welcome back, Mr. K. Kunde, if he's in the building. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, and then we've got on Monday.
How you doing, guys?
Mr. B.
Amen.
And we've got Adam. For a very long time, Adam, welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Adam.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So, guys, let's go through. We're going to go through like what I believe today. In my opinion, but then I'll get everyone's opinion as well because this is a fan show and we need everyone's opinion. I'm going to come out and I'm going to say certain things that some of you guys probably ain't going to like tonight because I saw a few bits and pieces from our manager. And I just didn't like how he operated tonight with certain players. So let's get right. 1-0. We're in the FA Cup 6th round now. So quarterfinal, should I say. So well done to United. Happy with that. Very pleased with the result. On Monday, as always, you called it 1-0.
Take the time, though. Not in 90 minutes.
Yeah. So let's start off with Koende first. My gripe is I saw the lineup and I was very close yesterday to the actual team selection. Apart from we had Lindelof starting. That was the only change in the prediction team I said to everyone will do yesterday. Now, for me, and see if anyone agree with me, but Van der Beek today, I watched him play. We've been crying for Van der Beek for a very long time now. Crying for him. I saw a young man today. He picked up pockets. No other player was watching where he was going. No one was there in sync with him whatsoever. He then played up until, I think, was it the 60th something minute or something like that? He played up till, and Solskjaer drew him off. Now, for me, I look at that as you ruined the young man's career. This was the opportunity Solskjaer had to play him the full 90 minutes. To just bed him in a little bit because the movement he had, the intelligence you could see he's got, he had it all. And then Solskjaer went and took him off. Koende, what you got? Because I'm frustrated with it. I know we won, but I'm frustrated.
Well, this is a really difficult thing because it's like at the time when he got taken off Van der Beek, I was disappointed because what I wanted, I could see that he was picking up really good pockets and all that. He was picking up good spaces, but it was like I was watching the players. They weren't really passing to him. It didn't seem like they were, he was getting much love. I don't know what it is, but I think it could be just them not really used to him, being ahead and not really knowing what to expect. But, that could just be me. But what I wanted to see, because obviously what we were doing, it wasn't working. I'm not saying Van der Beek had a bad game because he didn't. He didn't do a lot wrong, but it wasn't working. So a change needed to be made. So I was hoping that Ollie was going to obviously make a change and bring Bruno on, obviously. But I would have dropped Van der Beek back into the midfield for him to get on the ball more. Right? Because what I noticed with United is like I was saying yesterday about us struggling at Old Trafford. Now, I'm looking at the lineup today, and we've played Matic. Yeah, we played Matic and Fred, two holding players at Old Trafford against West Ham. So that's why it wasn't an exciting game. And you're not going to get too much creativity from Matic and Fred, are you? And that's why I would have said, change it up. Yeah, bring Bruno on, but put Van der Beek, drop him in the midfield, get him on the ball, let him play the whole game. Don't just take him off because that's sending off a bad message. Obviously, when Bruno did come on, he kind of opened up the game a bit more and, we were getting a bit of chances, but it's making Van der Beek, that sort of thing is going to affect his confidence. You've got to keep a player like that on, that versatility. I think Van der Beek, he's a very creative player. I did say I think his best position is in a deeper role, but he can do both. But that's what I would have preferred Ollie to do. But again, you can't argue with what he did because he brought on McTominay and he brought on Fernandez, and then McTominay ended up scoring the winner. But I just want him to show a bit more love to Van der Beek because he's that versatile that you could change him around a bit.
Yeah. So, Adam, with what Kunde's saying as well, if we look at the gameplay, like Van der Beek came off, we brought on Scott, but it seems that when Scott came on, he had more freedom than Van der Beek.
Yeah, because really, naturally, Scott McTominay is a box-to-box player. Naturally, that's what I think he is. And he's got that energy to go up and down. And I can't remember who was he left on with. Was it Matic? Or did Fred come off?
Matic.
Right. Yeah, and Matic is that guy that's just going to sit. So my thing was Van der Beek could have done the same thing. Van der Beek could have been in that same position that McTominay picked up for his goal. That's the argument that I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Errol, Solo, ask Kahinde a question, please.
Pardon?
Ask Kahinde. I mean, Adam.
Adam. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, Adam. So, for me, it's the case. Yeah, again, we go back to it. And do you think Ole is basically, when it comes to it, he's got his guys he can rely on more so? Because, like, when I saw Van der Beek, like, I felt for him. Like, you sit there, you go, not again. Because he's not going to play another game now for another 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, I've been there. You could see him looking over his shoulder saying, please don't put my number up on that board. You could see him. But with if you're using Scott as the example, thing is, Scott's proved in recent weeks that he is reliable. He is going to get you a goal. He's going to create something. He's shown, I think he scored 3 goals in his last 4 games.
Yeah, he has.
Something like that. And with Van der Beek, we don't know what's going on there, whether there is a trust issue, whether he's just not performing in training, whether there's something else, because I think that he was promised to play half the games, wasn't he? At the start of the season.
Who was? Van der Beek?
Yeah, Van der Beek. Apparently that was the deal when he signed, that he would come in, he would play at least half the games. But I haven't seen that as of yet. I mean, he would have to play every game from now, so I think to even hit that. So I don't know whether he is just a cut player to get bedded in until Pogba leaves. I don't know, but I like him. I feel like he gives us that extra dimension that we don't have as in Matic and Fred, because they're not Man United players in my eyes. But yeah, he gives that extra dimension. I he keeps going. It proved Ollie wrong. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Mr. B. Now, again, like I always say, I like Matic when Matic play. Today he was really good, actually, to be honest with you. Like, especially the first half. It seems that he had quite a lot of opportunity, and he was looking at, I think it was at Tottenham when he played Tottenham in the 4th round or something like that a couple of years ago, and he scored that screamer. I think he tried it again in this game. Obviously, it didn't come off. But would you have taken him off? In hindsight, would you have taken him off instead?
Yeah,
because I think I would have taken him off. I would have taken him off instead.
Whatever he did today, Van der Beek should have played the full 90 minutes, in my opinion. Van der Beek today, when he was deeper, he was making tackles. Fred was lunging in. Van der Beek was actually in front of the man, controlling the tackle.
Yeah.
So position-wise, he wasn't out of position. I believe there's definitely a trust issue with Ollie. And what he's doing, by him playing him in Bruno's position, people aren't going to be moaning that Van der Beek's not playing.
Yeah.
Because the replacement, the player ahead of Van der Beek is so far ahead that nobody's moaning.
Yeah.
Give him competition for maybe a position behind. So as Kunde said, he can pick up the ball and find the pocket and maybe find the pass to Bruno or find the pass over. But today, you're right. He was finding pockets of space, and those players weren't finding him with the football at all.
Yeah, 100% agree. On Monday, now, as a young man, what sort of detrimental do you think this will have on his the next few games coming up? Because it's almost like, what's the point? What is the point? I know he's getting paid money and he wants to be as professional, because when he came on and he went on for Bruno Fernandes, he gave Bruno Fernandes all like the high five and everything else. But at the same time, as a person, the emotion must be, you know, what have I done? What have I signed up to? Is this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer player, or who signed him?
I think Donny's intelligent enough to know he's good enough. I think he's starting to realise that these guys can't pick him out with the right passes, the right kind of play, because he's picking up really good positions throughout the pitch.
Yeah.
So I'm not concerned about the thing. He's completely different to Bruno. Bruno is kind of on the ball. Donny does his work off the ball. And if you're watching, like I'm watching today, I've done a player cam on him throughout the whole game, and I was thinking, wow, he's picking up really good positions. It's just that they're not on the right page to pick him out. I don't think it's they're not purposely doing that. I just think it takes time. The more he plays, the more they realise, oh, he's in a position, and they'll be watching his runs a bit more carefully. As regards to his morale and thing like that, it's gonna hurt a little bit. I think he's one of these guys. I don't know him, but he seems like a guy who's really professional first. Like he's saying high five to Bruno when he's coming off. So I don't think he's really going to complain, but that could be a detriment to him, because it's like, oh, you can buoy him a little bit and sort of, I'll just take him off. It's all right, easy to take him off, take someone else off. For me, I would play Donny in Fred position. Fred shouldn't be playing as far as I'm concerned. I was talking to my good friend during the game. He made me laugh. He said, Fred is just like Wan-Bissaka in midfield. You know, that's basically just, he's no good. And he said, we need to double check his passport to see if he's Brazilian.
Oh, God. That's
Donny, are we all Team Donny here?
I'm Team Donny all the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah, we want him to do well, and it's just unfortunate, like Mr. B was saying, that they played him in a number 10 position. Like we say, I think he'd be better in the Fred position and the two in midfield, and he can still make them runs, glide into the box unmarked, like McTominay did today. Yeah.
Great, by the way, great header from Cavani, and Rashford touch for setting up the goal up. Pipe 71.
100%.
He's always a fallen guy. Van der Beek needs to leave in the summer. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Listen, Van der Beek is a great player. I'd love him to stay, but a player like him, I can't see him sitting around riding the bench. He could have gone to Madrid. I know Madrid ain't doing well at the moment, but he could have gone to Madrid. He picked United over Madrid, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now is dampening his confidence. And that's the decision in the goal scoring Scotty, but I think Matic should have gone off instead. That's what I honestly believe.
Or not started.
There you go. So obviously, again, today, another player I've picked out he was phenomenal today. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but Telles. Adam, what do you think of Telles' performance? I just thought he was outstanding. Can Adam hear us?
Adam,
you there?
He's playing a game.
Adam?
Tetris.
Oh, okay. Let's go to Mr. B. You can answer the question because he's gone. We're asking a question, Adam, but he can hear us.
Outstanding. He done okay. Yeah.
That's my boy, yeah?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Got delay.
We're asking. Adam's delayed. Adam, you there? You're very delayed. Can you hear us?
Hold on.
Technical issues, and he's a technician of the thing as well. What's going on?
That's ironic, isn't
it? Okay, so go on, Mr. B. Let's ask you the question because they will come back on in a minute. So,
can you repeat the question, please?
Hold on 1 second. Let's see who's there. And there's there. And there. So the question was, Telles for me. Telles was outstanding in my opinion today.
Come on.
I'm not going to give him outstanding. He did a job.
Yeah.
And it was just a standard job. I don't think anybody was great today. We won the game. The first half, West Ham they weren't interested in passing 4 times. They weren't interested in passing forward. They just were not interested. So the first half was a non-event.
Yeah.
They're talking about Maguire having a good first half. Well, if I had played out there, if any 5 of us, one of us 5 had played out there, we would have had a good game because there was no threat.
Well, I could play like that week in, week out and still play better than Maguire.
Right. There was no threat. So second half, they came at us. They did a little bit more. I'm just glad we're through. You know, I must say, I'm more feeling the same as Solo. The fact that Van der Beek is just getting no love at the club. Even when Pogba's not playing, he still can't get a full 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You guys hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. For me, I'm on again. We're gonna go back onto Van der. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. It's coming in. For me, he's in already. Yeah, for me, it's like Telles he played okay. I think again the Wan-Bissaka had a decent game again today. I don't know what you guys' thought process is. Kehinde, what do your thought process with Wan-Bissaka today again, performance-wise, where again he done the same thing what we spoke about on the show yesterday, where he went forward a couple of times, and it's almost like he was going to get the cross up, but because West Ham was so compact, he then literally go for the short pass, and then all of a sudden start coming back. There was only one stage in the game where he actually went towards inside the 18-yard box, but apart from that, he then come back. Kehinde, can you hear me? Can Kehinde hear me?
Shall I take that one?
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, just there's a delay of both of these guys. I think Wan-Bissaka had a decent game. There's one bit when he cleared it with his left foot and the keeper had to tip it over the bar.
Yeah.
That was quite funny. I think a bit like Sunday football, you know. But otherwise, I think he was consistent, always a 7, 8 with Wan-Bissaka consistent down there. Made his tackles in position. Yeah, I like we say, I don't have much to say about the game. It wasn't exciting. I was almost drifting off. I went at halftime. I ran to Tesco, something I wouldn't used to do, and I come back 10 minutes, 55 minutes, you know. And usually I would be like on it, from 45 to 45. But yeah, I think he had a decent game, Wan-Bissaka. Nothing spectacular, no frills.
Yeah,
there's not much. I just want to move on to the next Premiership game and get this one out of the way. It wasn't that exciting for me.
Adam, with that as well, obviously I didn't predict Lindelof to play today, but he played. But every time I see him play, there is just a mistake in him, isn't it? Mistake. Well, there was a few times. Okay, Zico is just saying he can't come back on. I'm sorry, go on. Sorry, yeah, so it's like Lindelof. I watched him today, and again, like you said, we had all the position, but when West Ham came forward, it was almost like I was panicking, thinking they're going to score a goal.
No, can you guys hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
No, Lindelof, for me, I think it's Maguire and Lindelof, they're two decent defenders that can't play together. I think that's where it comes down to it, because if you put another defender next to Maguire like Bailly, and you see the
world class.
Yeah, they look good. They complement each other. But when you got Lindelof, I think he's very good. Similar to Maguire in a sense where they can both drive forward as well. They're good with the ball at their feet.
Yeah.
I sort of look at him as in the last year or so, as a solid defender. I didn't used to, but he sort of proved me wrong a little bit. I got no issues with Lindelof. Telles, though, did you see some of them passes tonight?
I saw some of them, but again, you see, for me with Telles, my problem with Telles is there was one chance where the ball was coming across and he just went bang, cut it out. Referee gave a free kick for a high foot, and I'm sitting there thinking that's quality. Yeah,
but did you see the 5-yard pass to Rashford?
Yeah, I saw that. Don't worry about that. Ignore that one. We're not here to talk about that one right now. Let's ignore that. Brush that one on the carpet. You didn't see that. Come on. You didn't see that. Mr. B, what did you think of the performance? Obviously, Henderson didn't have a lot to do, but what did you think of his overall performance today? Even West Ham only had like one shot on goal, and that was it.
it was just a non-event. It was just a game that we played. Moy sent his team out not to do anything, and Ollie just made sure to them that don't give them the ball, and that's basically what happened in the first half. Pass around sideways, pass.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sorry. Pass, and that was it. There was no. I mean, you think about the talking points in that game. Really, you think back at the game. The talking points. What comes? What flashes to mind? Fred making his normal Fred passes. I mean, he hit a pass.
Wait for those 45 yards passes. Yeah, wait for
them.
Oh
my God.
We're still waiting. We're still waiting.
Quick one, guys, before we move on. I've got some questions here, but I'm going to, because you're on a laptop, Mr. B, so I'm going to get you to throw them out for me. What I was going to say then, it's a case of, for us at the moment, guys, show the love, like, share, subscribe. You can win yourself a free football shirt of your choice with name, number on the back of it. All you got to do is subscribe to FTB. Remember, tomorrow evening, we've got the Spurs reaction show. Come on, Everton.
Right, there's a message here from Pipe. Van der Beek was a reactive signing by Ollie last summer to appease the fans frustrated at United's lack of transfer activity, and also to stop him joining my club, Spurs, who are interested in him also. Well, let's be honest. How much did he cost? 45 mil? Levy wasn't handing over 45 mil, so let's just get that straight out of the way. Was it a reactive signing?
I don't think it was a reaction signing, but I don't think it was a Ole signing. Though.
It wasn't a priority signing. I don't think it was a priority signing.
Yeah. What do you think, Amanda? Well, sorry, let's do it, and then we'll come back to you then, Amanda, with it. Yeah. You want to hit the next one, Mr. B? You can hit them,
yes,
can't
please,
you?
Yeah. It's got a message from Zico Forbes here. Our man Basaka was solid again today, really improving his all-round game.
Yeah, can't disagree with that. Got to agree with that.
Yeah.
Could he have done with a rest today, do you think?
He could have. I honestly think he could have. But then we had Brandon Williams. I don't want Brandon Williams.
Can I do this one?
Go on.
Before I just went Fred, man of the match. He's disciplined. Rashid, Greenwood, and Martial are useless together. We should keep Rashford, sell Martial and Greenwood to Crystal Palace or Le Havre. Can I please take care? Hello, Lamps. How you doing, man? Thanks for the comment. Fred, man of the match. I don't know what game you were watching. Please.
It has to be. Tell me that's the wind up. Is that a wind up?
Gotta be. Please, Fred, Lamps. Come, let me know if you're laughing or not. You know, don't take it seriously. If you are serious, then you need some help. You know, regarding football. How can you say that? Beast and disciplined. Oh, he's joking. He put on my leg here. Yeah, it's all a joke. Sorry, Sam. Spurs for Life says, "Why is Tony Marshall still starting?"
Don't get me started.
Listen, okay. Can I take this one?
Yes.
Again, for me, I'm going to defend him. 22 goals last season.
Ow.
And he's not. Listen, he had a big coke on his head today. Yeah, he went in for a nice challenge. Yeah, so listen, he helped us there. But I think with it's like with Martial. I think Martial is in the same boat as obviously he's starting more games obviously than Van der Beek, but it's just a confident thing. I think with Martial, I don't know what's going on behind the scene, but he's almost like a lost player at the moment. But I'm not going to give up on him. I still believe in him. I still believe in what does he call him, Tony Martial. I still believe in him.
How much longer is your belief going to last for?
Listen, there's still about 17 games left of the season.
What does he have to hit to keep us quiet?
I think he needs a consistent run, few goals, and then I reckon if he hits about 14, 15 goals this season, we'll be quiet.
What, sorry. So from now, We've got 18 games till the end of the season.
Well,
yeah?
remember, we got UEFA cups and more FA Cups to come as well. He must bag a
14
hat trick in one of
goals.
them. Yeah,
Bruv.
might bag a hat trick in a couple of them.
If he does that, I'll buy you full Man United kit, including shin pads and football boots for next season. There's no charge. No charge.
Nah, to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest now. With him, obviously, I like Martial. I defend Martial. So, you know, to be honest with you, there was something going on. Now, Delo, I think he should have started tonight. I honestly believe he should have started tonight. I don't know what's going on. Martial probably should have been rested, or even Rashford should have been rested. One of the two should have been rested. Rest Rashford, play Martial, bring in Delo. Yeah. But obviously, again, Ole went down the road and done something else. So, but like we said, we won the game. I am happy we won the game.
Okay, so today, Moyes, the way that Moyes set up the team today, the fact that none of their players came forward, I don't think this would have been a game for Ahmad to be coming in and playing.
He would have stretched them. He would have stretched them, though.
Stretch them where they didn't move. The first half, they didn't move. Where's he going to stretch them? 5 yards left. Yeah, I think he needs to play in a game against a Brighton or a Leeds, where their style means that he is going to have an area to run into.
Yeah.
Don't do him against a Sheffield United or a Burnley, because they will play with, or a West Brom, because they will play with 2 banks of 15. You understand?
That's true, yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I would have put, I'm glad he didn't start today. But the fact that he's on the bench now, I think, means that he's getting closer and closer and closer to his debut game.
Do you want to hit the other question? The other one from Sam about he's taking the mickey, Sam. No. We need to control the Spurs show.
He's full of beans tonight, his old Sam, isn't he?
Yeah.
I still believe in Santa Claus, but he ain't coming down my chimney anytime soon. I can't believe you can still defend TM. Listen, until he is sold, I will back Tony Martial. As stupid and as vexed as it's going to make me look and make me feel, because I still believe. I
believe in him. I believe in him.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why I have this belief, but it is waning. Yeah, this season is beginning to take its toll on me, because you can only have a certain amount of chat before people think that you're a cracker talking crap. You know what I mean? Oh.
So let's go back to this point then, because obviously we know there's a lot of people out there is not Pogba fan. They're all mostly, a lot of them are Pogba out. I'm a Pogba in, and I always will be a Pogba in. It just shows how much
you're everybody in.
No, I'm not. But it just, I'm not Solskjaer in, so you know. But for me, it's a case of when you look at Pogba and the performance Pogba has been bringing through in the last 9-10 games. There's only I reckon the Sheffield United game where I looked at him and he was poor. The rest of the games he's been fine since then. But a lot of people will still sit and criticize him when he does a miss pass. But then they won't criticize a Rashford if he does a miss pass. They won't criticize a Maguire. You know, other fan base will, but the media won't.
Yeah.
So what's the point of me criticizing our player when the media does that for us anyway? I let the media and other people do it, and I'm sitting there going, well, if they're that bad, Man United are sitting second in the league at the moment. We're in the FA Cup quarter-final.
Yep.
Can't be that bad.
Yep.
Yeah, so, but shit is shit, bruv. If this shit,
I understand. I do understand. I do get it. But let's get to the more for something like thanks to the comment. Guys, remember, like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much. On Monday, we're not going to be long. I'm going to try and see if we can beat our time on here tonight. But with like today's game, obviously, Mr. B said you had West Ham, they're compact. You said it as well. It's almost like the game was a dull game. It wasn't nothing exciting. You can tell it's not exciting because right now speaking, we're happy, but we're not. It's not a game that captured our mind, is it? It's a game that was very,
Flats.
David Moyes set up.
Sorry, what's the question then?
Yeah, so the question is, with how David Moyes set up the team and obviously the way United played, we technically speaking, we dominated them.
Yeah.
But like what Mr. B said, we couldn't penetrate them because of the setup. So again, going back to the whole Matic Van der Beek situation, like, would you have taken Matic off, put Van der Beek on, kept Van der Beek on, and then bring Scott on as well, and then that basically then probably would it have opened up West Ham? I don't know.
I think we have to understand, like, with teams like that, we need to play to break them down. Look at Man City, how they play their football. They can break down teams like that with ease. That's how they set up. They can play football in their half, pop it around, and they're very comfortable with that. When you play Fred, or you play Matic and Fred, it's not going to happen because, for example, we put Van der Beek further forward. He was making perfect runs, and we didn't have anyone intelligent enough to pick him out.
To find him.
That's what I'm saying. So I think I would have played Van der Beek in a 6 or an 8 with Matic.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Keep Fred out of there. I don't understand Fred gets games. He, to me, tonight just sealed it for me. I will never again endorse Fred. I've never I have.
Thank you.
Quote me from today. Was it the 10th today, the 9th of February? Is it the 9th of February today?
It's the 9th, yeah.
It's the 9th. From today, it's the declaration. From today, I will never again endorse Fred. Done. Me and him are done.
Thank you.
Okay? Listen, Mr. Chairman, don't ever ask me questions about Fred again, please. Okay?
I'm a Fred guy. Sorry. I'm a Fred guy. I apologize.
You're an everybody guy. You're an everybody guy. That's the problem.
I'm not Ole
You
guy,
love
though.
everybody.
I'm not Ole guy. I'm a Fred guy. No.
So, in response, Fred should not be playing. Forget Matic. I know you're saying Matic out. Fred shouldn't have been in there. Shall I read this one out?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
This is Sam again. Thanks, Sam. It's third in a row. You're hungry for us. West Ham played like Man United. Have a lot of games. Sorry. Let me start again. West Ham played like Man United have in a lot of games early in the season. It shows Man United's lack of creativity when Bruno doesn't play.
That's what we said about Van der Beek, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. With Fred and McTominay or Matic, yeah, we do lack the creativity. But then when you got Sissoko and Hallberg, whatever, in Spurs, they have the same issue. You know, they haven't got a ball playing or a creative midfielder sitting deep who can pick up passes. So, yeah, that's why I would play what Mr. B said and what you say, Solo. Play Van der Beek in there. He's a lot better than these guys at penetrative balls and all that kind of thing.
Adam, why do you think like the game, the tempo was so poor though? Like, again, we're Man United, we're at home, so we know we're the team that's got to go and break the other defense down. But the game was so bad. It was awful tonight.
I think that's just typical Man United in these rounds of the FA Cup, though, isn't it? That we never really have any exciting FA Cup games anymore. Especially when we shake around with the midfield. Well, we do that anyway, just too much. But
yeah,
you chuck in. It's what I'm saying about Van der Beek. You've got no trust in him, but whenever he plays, he is always in a weakened Man United team as well. Whereas that team, obviously, it was tough for us tonight because we played with 10 men. So, you know,
the 10 men. Obviously, Martial wasn't playing.
You could argue we had 9 men, but there we are.
Okay, so Van der Beek and Fred. Then that's where he's not Van der Beek. Fred and he's trying to say Fred and thingy Martial.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Why do you think as well, Mr. B, Man United throughout sort of like on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we always start off so slow, and also it's almost like, you know, like when you play Sunday League football and the manager say, yeah, go out and train, and really truly there's no one overseeing what you're doing and you're just hitting the ball around. That's how I feel Man United play every game.
Yeah, freestyle football.
There's no direction.
I think with certain players on the pitch, we have today without Cavani shows the issues we have when we don't play with a proper centre forward.
Yeah.
There's no focal point. So Oli may well have a formation, but I don't think he necessarily has a system.
Yeah.
He will throw a Fred and a McTominay in when we're saying maybe it should be a McTominay and a Pogba. One for long passing, and one for to tidy up the mess. Maybe that's the wrong way to have worded it, but you've got the Silks, which will be the Pogba stroke Van der Beek, and you've got the messy ones, as in the say Fred, Jesus, Matic, more Matic, that sort of type player, you know, and then they can find the players from there. As I said today, you're right. Van der Beek was finding positions, but the two midfielders behind him didn't have. I'm not saying they didn't have the vision, but they just didn't have the nous to find him in a position where he could hurt the opposition.
Yeah.
But isn't our system to sit back, soak up the pressure, hit on the break, especially against the top 6 teams, and then we try and dominate the ball against the bottom half of the table? Isn't that the way we play anyway? That is our system.
Well, yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, but should it be?
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But that you can't sit there and say we don't have a system, because that is our system at the moment.
Counter-attack football.
Yeah. It's not what we want.
So are we as bad as Jose then?
Well, it seems like it
because
is.
he's the king for counter-attack. So you know, is he a Norwegian upgrade? Is he a downgrade?
Well,
you know, I
would an upgrade. He's an upgrade from Jose. He's an upgrade from Jose.
I wouldn't like to think that that's the style of football that we play. And I look at it, and I don't see that's the style of football that we play.
No, Ollie's
you understand?
Jose ball.
Oh Jesus!
Do you want to hit that one comment up, because I know this is about Solo.
Solo claims Martial would get into the Spurs team. Is he getting in ahead of Kane or Son on the left?
Okay, let me answer this one now. So with this one here now,
Kane's a defensive midfielder.
Pardon?
Kane's a defensive midfielder.
Let's start that one off anyway. The second one, let's go to the second one now. Song, yes, he has good spell, but I know a lot of Spurs fans say, yeah, Song is brilliant, but he will have 2 games, good games, but then he will have about 3 or 4 bad games. That's like Martial anyway. That is Martial. So yes, he would get in. He would get into term. He would get into him. Sorry, do you want to do that one as well? Sam for life again. He's coming at us tonight.
Says Ollie is not a possession-based manager. He seems to be able to freestyle when chasing games, or is comfortable playing counter-attack. Is that acceptable for the United fans? Can I go on this?
Yeah,
one?
Go on.
So he's not a possession-based manager. I don't know what kind of manager he is. The only philosophy he's brought that I can see is he likes to play the Mac Fred, like you were saying about the counter-attacking kind of thing. I think when you come out of that, we need to develop. And yeah, so maybe he's got a point. The possession-based thing, like we were saying the other day, we haven't got the players unless Pogba's in there and Van der Beek and all these players who can keep the ball in the opponent's penalty half. Yeah. Seems to be freestyle when chasing games. I'm not sure about that. I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't honestly think we're freestyling games. Go on, who's that?
Not acceptable. No, it's not acceptable. I'm Ollie out. I'm not a big fan of his. It's not acceptable because any other manager by now would have us more points up with what we got.
Or if a manager playing the football now, what we're playing now, would have been sacked.
I think to be honest, to be fair, I think Ollie's not. We've come from Mourinho, who's playing a so-called part of the bus against the top 6, as you're saying. But I don't believe it's been like that so much anymore.
It's not. It hasn't. It's not been that much. It's not been that much.
Not as bad as that.
Yeah.
Have scored.
We got 1-0 down and we start playing.
Yeah,
we know.
But it's just a case of, like you say, we think we've got slow defenders, a bit cautious about coming up the pitch to squeeze up the play. So it's a bit, it's all up in the air. We need to be a bit more confident and have a better possession-based game, like Sam was saying. I think that needs to improve. Playing football in their half and be able to create more chances.
The Spurs fans are coming up for us tonight.
Interesting on that comment, actually, Errol. I'm assuming that's aimed at Martial, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So has he not won the FA Cup, the League Cup, and Europa League?
There you go. Oh no, this one. Oh, sorry. No, this comment is about Ole, about the upgrade with Ole.
Ah, come on. He's won league titles in mold. Come on.
Exactly.
Okay, this is. Can I just answer that one?
Go on.
The upgrade comes in the feelings that you have when you watch your football team. That's what I would put that upgrade down to. Right now, I know a lot of Spurs fans who are pissed off with Jose.
Yeah.
So I'm going into games. I'll compare my two. I go into games feeling, we've got a chance to do something different. Whereas under Jose, it was, you knew what you were going to get, and he gave you exactly what it said on the tin. And the tin never had no wrapper on, so you never know what was inside. You know what I mean? Right now, I would always have the hope that Ole will bring something more, because I think he's starting his, where I think Jose is towards the end of his, where it's just he's trying to get whatever he can get by any means necessary.
Yeah. I'm going to bring my thing up now, and then we can read Sam's last comment, and then we'll go into players rated. Well, not just man of the match. So with what these guys are saying, with obviously the with the social situation as well, for me, at the moment, the way I look at Man United and I look at Solskjaer is Jose would come in and he'll make every single excuses up as possible as what he can. Ole, yes, we look at him, and I'm not Oleing, like I keep saying, but the job what he's doing right now is okay job, because we're Man United. I get all the time of Spurs, Liverpool, Man City. We are 2 to 3 years behind them.
Yeah,
we're sitting second in the league. We're in FA Cup quarter final. We're in Europa League still. Imagine when we do that 2 to 3 years time, when we catch them up, what we're going to be like.
Blazing hot fire.
There you go. But we're right now, we're 2 years behind Spurs, 2 to 3 years behind Spurs, but we're above Spurs in the league. We're behind Arsenal 2 to 3 years because Arteta is the saviour. But we are what? He finished what? Higher than Arteta last season. Yeah, Arteta won a cup, but at the same time, we finished in Champions League.
I do recall when Jose Mourinho went to Spurs. This is what I heard. I heard he said that Spurs have got a better team than Man United.
Yeah, he did.
He did say that.
He did. Okay, let's hit Spurs, Sam for life, and then we're going to go.
He's been cheeky. I'm definitely tuning into his show.
We'll just hit these two, and then we'll do our man of the match.
He says,
nothing exciting.
If your CDM scored 13 goals and 12 assists, you would be champions. If your auntie bollocks, she'd be your uncle. Simple as that.
Ollie is the Norwegian Frank Lampard.
Come on.
Just keep them coming. Just keep them coming.
Have we actually got any United fans watching?
Who's been in the job longer, Ole or Jose? Well, Jose obviously been in the game longer, but again, Jose is a bankroller, isn't he? He only can do well with money. It's proven. Can only do well with money. He went to United. He tried to buy the title. He tried to do everything, but the board weren't having it. He was trying to buy like 29, 30-year-olds. The board said, no, he's at Spurs now, and you're trying to do the ethos, but him and Daniel Levy, I reckon, is clashing already, because he wants someone who's 31. He probably want Matic right now, speaking of it, to go to Spurs to win titles.
And Fred.
He's got to end like
Fred the Red.
Rednet. He always says, Cranshaw, give me Cranshaw, Crouch. It's going to be like Rudo saying that with about Matic.
Yeah. Well, we'll circle this comment. Apparently, Michael saying Ola will win nothing with Man United, being at United. We'll circle it and we'll come back next season. He's still in 1, 2, 3 cup competition. So
he'll win something before Jose. And Jose's got a final coming.
I hope they're very confident because they're in the cup final soon, aren't they? Spurs. They're Spurs, and they're feeling confident. Apparently, they will beat City. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that. So, guys, let's wrap it up. Obviously, we know, like I said, guys, who's watching, please like, subscribe, share the page, win yourself a free football shirt of your choice with your name and number on the back of it. It's not going to be a long show. United won today, 1-0. wasn't one of the greatest performance out there. But we're happy. We're in the quarterfinal. Let's move on. I don't know who we're playing next, but let's see. Guys, man in the match. Let me pick out 3 players and we'll vote on those 3 players. So the first one I've got is Van der Beek and Wan-Bissaka. And let's go for, as much as you guys are saying it, let's go for Matic. So, Adam, who are you going for?
I'll go Van der Beek.
Yep. Mr. B?
I can't choose none of that trash.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but
I'm not gonna sit here and make up a man of the match for the sake of it. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. You'd have to move on to a Monday because I cannot give a man of the match today.
Go on, a Monday?
It's the same response. I mean, the 3 that you gave, and I'm trying to think of the other players as well. There's no one that I really thought was outstanding that stood out to give the man of the match to. I wouldn't even be patting on the back. It's not even like that.
Sam for life. Sam for life said Fred.
So for me, what is it? Hold on 1 second. Ole is in 3 cups. What is it? Well, he's still in 3 cups competition. We're still in the league. We're not saying we're going to win it, but we're there. We're in the Europa League still. We're there, and we're in the FA Cup quarterfinal. We're there. There's 3. I think he thought we'd been knocked out of Europe.
And we're playing points above Spurs in league.
Yep. Zika was right. Yep. That's going to be about Wan-Bissaka.
I'm Zach.
Oh, sorry, Zach. And then you're saying you're right. And then for me now, I think I don't know. I've got to think now. Who is my man? Honestly, I'm going to say Van der Beek because the reason I asked for the man of the match is because before I came on here, I looked at 3 different stats guides, and every single one of them gave it to Van der Beek.
Yeah, but what did he do? For him, for a man to earn man of the match, he has to be better than the players he was playing with.
Yeah.
You tell me what Van der Beek did, bar move into space, which footballers are supposed to do. You tell me what he did, why you would give him man of the match.
I think watching him, I think me and Amonde, like we said, you watched him on your fan cam, didn't you? I did the same thing.
No, I didn't. I don't have.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, I watched him on a fan cam, and what I did was I was watching him, and that's when we did a WhatsApp message, and I said about it. The players are not picking him up because he was in certain spaces. Rashford was he was non-existent to Rashford.
Yeah.
Then Greenwood as well. Greenwood had a couple of chances of passing the ball to him, nothing. So again, like we said, the 2 holding midfield players didn't do the job what they're meant to have done by passing. No one picked him up. So for me, 1, I'll give him man of the match, and 2, because I'm annoyed at Solskjaer as well for taking him off. What's that?
Yeah, Maguire got man of the match.
Oh, please, Maguire ain't getting nothing from me.
By the BBC.
No,
He ain't getting nothing from me. What man of the match?
Maguire had a solid game tonight.
Oh, did
He
he?
never had nothing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's
You might as well
not
give it
down.
to Henderson then. Give it to Henderson.
Yeah,
Because
you could have given it to the corner flag. I don't get it. He didn't have anything to do. How can he get man of the match?
Sam again. Sam Spurs for life. He hugged Bruno when he came off.
He did. He did, Sam. I saw that. We spoke about that earlier. We did speak about it.
Performance for me.
It was
Sam for life. I'm tuning into your show.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night as well. Everton. It's Spurs Everton tomorrow. Reaction show with Sam for life, Lily White, and Gerard.
Sam for life, blessed today, man, bro.
Yeah, we'll be tuning in. We'll be tuning in, guys. We're gonna love everyone and leave them. Let's go through what's coming up for the rest of the week. So tomorrow night, as you know, we've got the Spurs reaction show. That's Spurs Everton FA Cup fourth run reaction show. Don't worry,
we'll be a good one.
Get us next round.
That's gonna be a good one.
It'll be a good one. You've got Sam for Life hosting, and you got Lily White, and also Gerard tomorrow. I think Darius 3K will be on it as well. Then on Thursday, I think we've got the Liverpool as well. I believe we've got Liverpool reaction show, preview show coming up as well. So, guys, I don't even know who they're playing, you know. I know they got Everton on the weekend, on Sunday or something like that. On Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe they've got Everton on the weekend. So, guys, if you are tuning in, please like, subscribe, share. And also, remember, we're giving you away a free shirt of your choice with your name and number on the back of it. We'll be back here again on Friday, I believe we'll be back here for the reaction show. And then we'll be back on Saturday evening for the reaction show. So, guys, please like, subscribe, share.
This week.
We're playing.
Pardon?
Are we playing on Sunday this week?
I believe so. Yes, Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember what day. Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday 2 o'clock kickoff.
We're playing a day over. We're playing a day over the weekend, and we'll see you the day before the game.
That's exactly what we'll do, guys. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. We'll be back. I reckon on Friday evening we'll be back at 7:30. So tune in, guys, and stay blessed. Thank you. This is FTB Sports. Thank you. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.